今天有幸为您播出其中一场睿智开示师徒之间节目佛教故事莲根本生谈6集之5 2015年10月10日以英语讲于法国。
You think being a queen is good? All the concubines hate you, plot to poison you, plot to kill your, prince, your thorn-inherited prince. Yeah. They poison you anytime they can, you see? Except they fear of persecution, otherwise they would. Yeah. Everybody wants to be the king wife and see the chief wife, and there are 999 the king don't have time for. At least half of it he didn't have time for. They will hate her. Yeah. So people won't like to be queen and all that. Oh my God. They're just collector of curses, Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. Unless you really try to weather it and be really a good king or good queen. But if you are queen, a wife of a king, then oh my God. There's a lot of jealousy going around. How you live in that atmosphere. Cutting edge, and I don't know. Yeah. That's why many queens you form a life, get poisoned, get kicked out, get die, or being, accused of this and that wrongly, And the king also kick her out or punish or kill. Okay, so you know already. His harem of 1,000, okay. Said the maidservant now. The maidservant also has some blessing to give. Yeah. May the one who set her heart on gaining those lotus roots rather than on gaining the Dharma take great delight in eating sweet meats alone and in the dark. May she disregard all virtuous things and rejoice whenever she is presented with a dainty dish. So that means the chakra will never see the spiritual light until he live out all this, many hundreds of lifetime. Yeah. Until all the karma wear out. So she think he can just harass people and get away with it. I think he will not, even as a god. Bad intention. Coming out and disturb people who has nothing to do with him. Nobody invite him, nobody disturb him. What for he come down and, torture people in different way like that. But this is already a very humane way he did. Yeah, through many other stories how he tortured, killed the Buddha and really torture him, not just kill, not just take the food away. Okay, now 3 creatures of the forest had also come near to hear the sermon. A yaksha, one of the demons, an elephant, and a monkey. Okay. Because when the bodhisattva or any saintly person preach, many creatures also come and listen. Yeah, sometimes the angels and the devas from heaven as well. Depends on how powerful that bodhisattva or that saint is. Yeah. We heard that in the Chinese legend that one master, Zen master, when he preached, all the stones not their head, Well, what is familiar? I have many stones and not their head all the time in my group. 好多石头，我常常看到，四周围的点点头，什么都不懂就点头。Okay. Overhearing the conversation, they were overcome with dismay and confusion. So the yaksha avowed his innocence with this solemn protestation. Even the yaksha is the demon, also come and protest. He worried that they might think he is the one who stole the lotus. So he also gives the blessing to whoever. May whoever fail you for the sake of those lotus roots be in charge of a great monastery. May he be responsible for all the repairs of the town of Kankagala, wherever that is, and he be obliged to construct one window every day. Wow. And the elephant, also innocent, He has to prove it. Yeah. Said the elephant. Most excellent Muni, meaning he called the Bodhisattva, the biggest brother. He revered him, called him Muni. Muni is meaning like wish fulfilling jewel. Yeah. Just a name to show respect to somebody, a saintly person. Yeah. The elephant said, most excellent Muni, may the one who took your lotus root be dragged out of this lovely forest into the company of men. The elephant, they don't like men, so this is the worst thing that could happen. So when he say like that, meaning he's innocent, because if he took it, he would be dragged out of the forest and go live with men, and that's what the elephants hate. Yeah, because the people, the men, human, they took the elephants since they were young, baby, and trained them in such a cruel way. They beat them up, they starve them until they have, and they give them drug, or they chain them, and they use sharp object to punish them whenever they don't obey until they subdue. That is terrible. Humans are the most terrible animals of all. Animals, they don't treat each other this way. Maybe they kill each other sometimes to eat because they're hungry, but that's all, just one. No torturing, no inflicting long suffering, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, like that. Understand me? I'm sorry, but I say some human, maybe not all human, of course, but some human are so crueler than tiger and lion. I told you one story already about the old woman. She lived in a mountain. I told this story, I think, in Hong Kong or something. Lived in a mountain, and her family, one by one, eaten by tiger. And she still lives there. She doesn't want to go down. So some people say, why don't you go down, live in downtown with us? It's safer. Yeah? She said, because here, there's a tiger. They might eat you up. You're not afraid? She said, yeah. Here I have a tiger. We have tiger here, and I'm afraid, but I'm more afraid of human and the government down there. Yeah, so she just stayed there. She says she was more afraid of the government down there. The government also belongs to human race, no? Okay. The elephant continue, May he be fettered with 600 solid chains. It's all what the elephant is afraid of, and suffer degrading pain from the goat of his driver. Elephant, when somebody drive him, right on top of elephant, they always beat him up. Sometimes with sharp stuff, axe and all that, just to add him on, terrible. Just to train the elephants. At a tender age, my God, such a baby elephant. They make him kneel, they make him do this, do that, and if they don't do it, they pinch them. And, oh, terrible. I saw it on documentary. Oh, I would like to wish them just like this elephant wish them, but I don't want. I can't. I can't. So the elephant is not polite, not wishing them with family, because he doesn't care. He doesn't know anything about that, so he wish whatever he's afraid most to whoever. So that means he's innocent. He didn't steal the lotus root. So the monkey also have something. May whoever, no, the monkey said, may whoever was moved by greed to take your lotus root, wear a gallon of cheap flowers and a tight tin collar around his neck. That is all the monkey doesn't like, a tight tin around his neck. May he be beaten with a stick and forced to dance in front of a serpent. The circus people, they make him do that. So this is all the monkey afraid of, that they wish it upon whoever do that. That means he just wants to prove he's innocent also. May he spend his days in the houses of men. Oh, that's what the monkey hates, All the animals don't like us. They're afraid of us up to this extent. Yeah, just see what we did what we have done and did and are doing and will do to animals, then we know why. Yeah? We always say animals, ferocious, wicked, I say fierce, but how about us? Eh? How about human? Eh? What makes us have the right to say that about animals when we are even worse? Many of us are worse. I wish the human would wake up and think about it. Eh? Okay, so then, with persuasive and kind words, the Bodhisattva showed the depth of his dispassionate nature. So he spoke. May the one who falsely said they have disappeared, though he had them, win every pleasure of the world he has ever longed for and die a householder. That means what they don't like, you know. And may the same fate befall any who suspect another of such an action even. Yeah. Such extraordinary protestations demonstrating their abhorrence of all worldly pleasures. In all this is mean they don't like anything in the world, né? Yeah. Greatly astonished Shakra, because everybody in this world wish everything like this, but this is the one they protest, you know, they don't like. So Shakra was surprised. Oh God, I am surprised as him, as the God. Being a God, he should know who is who, no? If he has no discrimination between good one and bad one, I don't know why he's sitting up there, doing what? With all the privilege, honor, pleasure granted to him like that, he should be a better person. We mortal humans, maybe we ignorant. We don't have, third eye to look all over the planet to see what is who, yeah? He has a heaven eye, and he only knows into other people's business. It's not his doing. It's not his business. And he knows into good people. Why don't we go and take care of the bad people instead? Huh? Test them, harass them, and make them wake up, to become a better person. Huh? If he can do all these tricks, why doesn't he come and help the world using his magical power to change the bad into the good? By doing tricks like this, if he's allowed to do that, because masters not allowed to, understand? Must play fair, cannot use magical power to change people. Yeah, have to change them with reason, and inside helping them, but not outwardly using magic or anything like that to change people, to attract people. You understand? But if he is allowed to do this, why don't we go and do it to criminals and change their mind, make them feel awe and afraid and fear God and change into a better person, huh? I ask you. Yes. Would you do that if you were him, huh? Yes. If you're allowed to do that, would you go and change the bad people into the good? No? Yes. Would you? Yes. Yes. But this God have nothing to do, enjoy all the pleasure and privilege, had nothing better to do but go and, paining the person who already left everything behind and who just want to find themselves and to be liberated, to be enlightened. All right, okay, so the Sakra were greatly astonished. Yeah, and everybody think the gods knows everything. Yeah? Even the lower gods, they have magical power. They have eyes, they can see the whole world everywhere. How can they not know? Huh? I mean, it's okay to punish somebody bad or doing something wrong, huh? Karma or something. Nothing. People already left everything behind. Go eat just some lotus root once a day and still come and doing that. Yeah, being a god, don't even know, and surprised at such a noble attitude from these saintly people. Yeah, okay. We, the human being, we are helpless. Yeah? We don't have any power. We can't fly. We can't hide ourselves. We can't do any tricks. We can't do anything. But a God who has so much power, just going around and messing people up, the people who are saintly, who are sincere and who are pure like that, is worthy of being scolded and cursed like what I did. I'm not sorry at all. And that's very mild already. If I'm not a practitioner, I will give him more than that. Yeah, okay? I just have to mince my words as your master. I have to make, gentle example. So lucky for you. Chakra. Behave yourself. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm not a master, you would know me. Okay, all right. So now, the Lord of the Gods, Chakra, taking on his own brilliant shape, approached the ascetics and said, now he's not hiding somewhere and doing things like lowly thief. He appeared in all splendor, real brilliant form, and then said, as if with resentment even, he's even jealous of people's virtues and moral conduct. Not only he tested already, he's not still happy when people are still undisturbed by his test. He's jealous, as if with resentment. He came and spoke to them. To the biggest brother who he stole the food from. Okay. You ought not to speak in such a manner. Oh, now he preached. Oh, wow. Oh, bravo. Now he preached. Listen to him. You should not speak in such a manner. Everyone in the world longs for happiness, some striving for it so intensely that they never sleep. For the sake of happiness, people will undertake all manner of penance and toil, yet you slander these enjoyments, because whatever they say is like sarcastically meaning, and the thing they hate, they wish it should on them. But they didn't say anything wrong, Actually, you can't blame them. You cannot say, oh, you say bad things or negative things. No, they say all the positive stuff, except the elephant and the monkey. Then, of course, they're animals. They only say what they know, All right. They are also not ascetic, so they have no vow, nothing. They say what they think. Okay. All right. So now, why are you calling them worldly pleasures? How can you make such a judgment? As if they are bad. The Chakra preached. You should not say such a thing. Okay. So now the Bodhisattva, the biggest brother, replied, sensual enjoyments bring with them endless suffering, sir. Listen now, and I will tell you precisely why the Munis shun desire. Muni, mean the saintly person. Yeah. They call Munis meaning wish-fulfilling jewel. Because these saintly people, they can grant blessing, can grant wish to you. You all know that. That's why people pray to monks and to saint people, grant them this, give them a son, give them a fortune, etc., etc. Because a real practitioner with a lot of merit, they can grant you what you wish. Yeah, of course they don't always do that, because I don't know, sometimes it's not good for you to do that. Yeah? But meaning these people, they have power to grant you your wish, yeah, provided it's not so bad. Okay? Yeah. That's why they call them Munis. Munis meaning wish-fulfilling jewels. Yeah. All right. The Buddha, one of his names, also Muni. That's why they call him Shaka Muni's Buddha. Okay. Now, okay, the Bodhisattva reply. Bodhisattva, because they know this is a reincarnation of the Buddha. So they also call him a great being or the Bodhisattva, okay? Reverence. So he replied, sensual enjoyments bring with them endless suffering, sir. Listen now, and I will tell you precisely why the Munis shun desire. People will undergo captivity and death, grief, fatigue, danger, and innumerable calamities just to gain their desires. Yeah. In order to gain what they desire, kings will eagerly oppress virtue and fall into hell upon hell after death. Yeah, this is a problem. It's true, right? Yeah. The higher the position, the more risk you take of going nearer to hell. Because when you have power, it's difficult not to use it. Yeah. That's why rich people, high position people, they sometimes have to make decisions against moral standards because they're pressed into it. If they don't do it, then their opponent probably will drag them down, will defeat them. And the family will become poor again and become nobody again. It's a great loss for them. So they have to keep their position. In order to keep their position, sometimes they have to resort to doing tricks and stuff that is against even their will and their moral judgment. They had to do it to keep what they have. This is the thing. And kings, sometimes they kill many people, chop heads, because he can do that. Sometimes even wrongly so. At one time, one of the story I remember, I don't know if it's the story I told you or not, the king was playing a chess game with one of his officials, and then he need to go to the bathroom. So he tell his assistant to continue the game with the court official. And then the assistant asked, what to do with this one now, with the shoulder or with whatever that is now. He said, kill him. No, at that time, one of the person go ask what to do with a criminal, outside. And then because the king answer in another way to the chess game, he said, kill him. Like take him down, like that. And then they went out and chopped that person's head. Later he came back and said, oh yeah, what happened to the criminal? Where is he now? He said, we already chopped his head. You told us to kill him. Without any judgment, without any consideration or review his case, nothing yet. You see, if you're not a king, that wouldn't happen.
Yes.
Yeah? If for example, I play a game and if somebody go ask me what to do with your brother and sister outside, if I even say kill him on the chest, you wouldn't go and kill your brother and sister because I won't do that, right? And we couldn't kill anybody anyway. We are just nobody, and we kill nobody, right? We are nobody and we kill nobody anyway, no matter what, right? So it won't happen just because he's a king. And that kind of law always chop people's head if somebody do something wrong, you see, accordingly. So it become like that, chop head, just like that. And later found out somehow that person is not guilty. It's too late, no? Okay. So that's the king stuff, no?